semen retention, body gains, and superhero abilities, man. Activating your superpowers. It's in your DNA, man, but it have to be activated. And that's why I embrace the trauma. I love it. Bring it on. Bring the gang stalking and all that on, because within that trauma is where you activate your superpowers, man. When I was young, the guys that came from the valley or Palmdale, different places, to their cousin's house and watched, the ones who lived with mothers and fathers and didn't have trauma, when they came to the hood, man, they got ran over by us. It's just, we were harder, we were tougher. You see what I'm saying? It's some people that can survive off a bowl of rice, and it's some people that can't. That's kind of like a superpower. It allows you to fast. Now, when it comes to fasting, I can fast better than the guy that never had to be hungry. His stomach isn't even built like that. I know how it feels. I know exactly what to expect from not eating for 16 days. The trauma, the pain made me stronger. So now I can look in the refrigerator, in the cupboards, and make a meal out of anything. It's kind of like a superpower, the trauma of being hungry, not growing up hungry. That's one thing that my mom's did. She did believe in food and taking your ass a bath. You hear what I'm saying? Paying rent. We never had to move around and do all of that. But my environment, it breeds trauma. I remember I was talking to these guys, and one of them was real depressed. And he was like, yeah, one of his buddies got into a car accident and he passed away. And then they was going around the room. And I was like, hey, how many people, this is when I was like 19. I was like, hey, how many people do you know that's dead? And one dude was like, 2. One of them died from an accident and the other one committed suicide. And it was a couple of stories like that. And I was like, damn. And one of them was like, how many you know? And I was like 40 people, man. And all of them wasn't my homies. It was people from the other side. They got popped or taken out by the police or something like that. OD'd or whatever it was. The majority was straight murder. By the time I was 16 years old, damn near all my friends was either in jail or dead. Trauma, man. Trauma. It became a time to where if I hear that a person got killed, I can continue to eat my food, man, and be like, dang, that's messed up, and separate that from the business that I have to take care of because I'm so used to it. The trauma, man, it made me harder, like a superhero. Because that's the only thing that the trauma is going to do. It's either going to kill you or it's going to turn you into a superhero. If you're one of the chosen, you have tons and tons and tons of trauma that you've been through. And that's what makes you hard. It's the pressure that makes the diamonds, right? Working out, bodybuilding, it's like trauma to the muscles. Without that trauma, without that pain, you just got that boy body. You got that fragile little soft little fluffy body. You ain't got that hardness. You hear what I'm saying? This trauma is a superpower, man. The trauma of being abandoned by everybody that I damn know and everybody that I thought that loved me. That trauma, man, is some of the hardest trauma. You see, that trauma right there is what made Adam sell out. It's what make a lot of people sell out and compromise and go back into the world because it's hard, man. Us, we need each other, man. We need each other. I don't care how swole I get, how smart I get, how smooth my skin gets. I'm gonna need somebody, man. You hear what I'm saying? And they know that. So when I'm abandoned, that's trauma, man. It hurts. But being that it didn't kill me, it allowed me to accept myself, love myself. I'm my best friend. I'm my best company. Ain't nobody as smart as me in my world compared to me and what the Most High is given to me. Nobody understands me like me. I embrace myself through that trauma. It allowed me to embrace myself and connect with the Most High, man. That trauma turns you into a superhero. I don't have to eat like the average guy. I can go all day without eating, man, and it still won't hurt as bad as going all damn week without eating, man. The sleep, so many times, the noise campaigns, so many times, the gang stalking, the spiritual gang stalking, the dogs, the demons that get in the damn dogs, the demons that get in your baby. The baby will wake up all night and just get to crying for nothing. A lot of times this is spiritual, man. That hurts me. I gotta wake up. I gotta go to work tired and stuff like that. But it only made me stronger, man. Now when it don't happen, the day is a breeze, man. The day is a breeze. You hear what I'm saying? The trauma of getting laughed at for not having the best shoes in school, not always having a haircut and stuff like that. That trauma, it could have broke me, but it didn't break me, man. Now I can invest in my money and not have to wear all these fancy clothes because I love myself. I am the Gucci. I am the Polo. Take off that Polo. Take off that Gucci and let me see what you is. This is what I am. And the only way I'm like this is because of the trauma, the being laughed at, the being alone, the being hungry, the sleeping on the roofs, the being from the east side of LA, man. The being from Watts considered the dirty ones. No matter what we do in Watts, they consider us the dirty ones. That's the trauma that I had to live through, but it made me a superhero. So I can go anywhere. I can go into any neighborhoods. You hear what I'm saying? Because I'm strong, and the OGs and the real ones they see that on me. But it's only because of the trauma. So I embrace the trauma and I say, bring it home. I say, put another 10 pounds on that weight. Matter of fact, put another 25. I want to feel the pain. When I wake up in the morning, I want to feel the pain because that's what makes me know that I did a good job. I worked out and my chest is going to bust out. I'm already knowing, man, it's the trauma. If you chosen, you feel me because our life is filled with trauma and abandonment and we're surrounded by narcissists. You hear what I'm saying? Embrace that trauma. Because it's within that trauma, you find your superhero abilities, man. It activates your DNA and you don't be afraid of nobody no more. Peace.